So here's a quick review of the Berserker Bar. A few months ago, Sam from Berserker Bar reached out to me and asked me if I'd put one of his maces through its paces, if he sent me one. He was ever so kind, he sent it all the way from America. Took a few days to get here, but when it came I opened it from the box. And I mean, from this end cap to that end cap, this ring here, it's got the nicest, smoothest knurling I've ever used. It doesn't rip your hand at all. The logo is superb and it's on there 3 times, so no matter where you look at, you will always see the logo. The way it tapers from one end down into the other end, there's a couple of really nice tapers you can hardly see. It's just real class. I'm pretty sure if a zombie apocalypse came, you could just use this as your main weapon and you'd probably survive. So it's got some real nice features, and the first one is, if you take off this cap here, you can put in a 1-inch weight and you have 2 loadable plates. So you have a long one, I think about 30 kgs on that one, or a short one, and they just screw into the top here with them, obviously the weight on them. And I mean, even the way everything just screws in is just awesome. Another way, which has now become my preferred way, is on this bigger end. You get a 2-inch plate or Olympic plate, just slides on the end like that. This comes supplied with a Rogue barbell collar. You clip that onto there and then away you go. So the first time I used this system, I never used a collar system before, I must admit I was a little bit nervous, but now I just swing for the sake of swinging with no thought to it whatsoever, and I've had 35 kgs on there and it's not budged. So it's a really good system, and it's so quick to change. If you start off light, go heavy, then come back down. It's really good and really clever. But another interesting thing is, if you take off this cap, I might have to pick up my phone up. I don't know if you can see in there. I don't know if you can see them, but I've loaded this with BB steel shot, 4.5mm BBs, and they have made this weight. So originally it was, wrote it down, 4.2 without this large loading pin. With a large loading pin it's 4.8 kilos, without that it's 4.2 kilos, and fully loaded without that it's now 9.4 kilos. So it's 9.5 kilos now before you load anything on it. So obviously the downside is, I suppose I won't be able to use a loading pin unless I empty some of the BBs out, but like I said, that's my preferred method anyway now. It's a really tough mace, so I've had it a few weeks, I already took it up hills. I've trained with it outside constantly, and I've dropped it a couple of times when I had weight on it. It's just an awesome thing, and Sam should be very proud of himself of making this, because it is just, in my opinion, one of the most useful and hardy and most impressive maces I've used. So, one thing you need to know is that he donates a percentage of everything he sells to the veterans of America. And the other thing, if you use, or you want one of these, and you use my code of SMD10, you will get 10% off one of these maces. Okay, I'll write some thumph in the notes afterwards. But if you're looking for a all-you-can-do mace, which also could be used as a weapon, then this is the one for you.